Hi, as you can see, my name is Phil Ahern, and I've got one foot in mathematics and one foot in music, and I'll say more about that later in this presentation. Currently, I'm working at three different part-time jobs. I'm a math tutor at Houston Community College. I'm also a teacher at Houston Community College, a math teacher, but I've elected to do only tutoring lately, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. It's quite challenging. There's quite a diverse collection of courses that I'm expected to tutor people in, and including developmental math courses and going up through business calculus, college algebra, and statistics classes, and the calculus 1, 2, and 3, and even linear algebra. Now, I also have been teaching at University of Houston downtown since 1985. Those are, for the most part, music appreciation classes, which is a sort of a history of music, classical music for the most part, although I work in all sorts of examples from my own personal experience playing in rock bands and jazz groups and so forth. And then the job number 3 there, it just started last week, actually. Last Thursday, I began playing at the Bisteca Ristorante, and I had not been playing regularly at a restaurant or any place for a few years, but I kind of began to miss it lately. I was thinking, hey, I'm going to forget how to play the piano if I don't get a regular job again. And I played across the street from Bisteca, curiously enough, on Westheimer. There used to be a restaurant there named Michelangelo's, and I played there at Michelangelo's from the mid-90s until 2017. In August of 2017, Hurricane Harvey came through and kind of put an end to Michelangelo's, which was already dying at the time anyway, and I was very busy with other things, so I really didn't miss it. As I say, lately I sort of started to miss it again, so I started playing at Bisteca, and that might work out okay on Tuesday and Thursday evenings. Now, there's here the degrees that I've earned: MM, Master of Music, and a Bachelor of Science in Computer Science at U of H. And currently I'm working on this degree in applied mathematics at the University of Houston. I married Susan Kiernan in August of 1974, and we were happily married until October of 2011 when Susan passed away. Our daughter Elizabeth, you can see here, there she is with her mother when Elizabeth was, I think, probably around 9 or 10. And then, of course, the other picture is a picture of Elizabeth and me. And just last year, in June, Elizabeth married Kyle Drake, and these are some nice pictures of them. You can see they're quite happy, and it was a very happy occasion, of course, the marriage last year, and more about that a little bit later. Now, Kyle has 2 daughters from a previous marriage, and their names are Camille, who's wearing a blue pullover, I would call it, and maybe the blonde gal. Although her name really was, she was born, when she was born, she was given the name Maybe, but she's kind of been adopting the name Lily lately. I'm not sure which name is going to win out, so I'm trying to train myself to call her Lily. And there you see on in the other photo is you see some Lego sets that I gave him for Christmas, which are largely put together, which means the Lego sets were a pretty big hit. I was happy to see that. This page contains a short musical excerpt, which is from a piece of music I wrote called "A Song for Susan." And the page contains an explanation of why I wrote this music, so I'll say no more about it right now. Well, this page shows some typical course materials that are used at Houston Community College for math classes at HCC, and I'm sure it's obvious to everyone how the course material in CUIN 6340 is going to be very useful and very important to me in my teaching math classes at Houston Community College. And similarly, the music class that I teach at UH downtown, I'm going to benefit quite a bit from the ideas that I learn about in CUIN 6340. And the more and more I find myself teaching online classes, the Music 2301 class, not the students don't sign up for the classroom classes as much as they used to, and the online classes are more popular. So I'm learning a lot about doing online teaching. This is the last page in my presentation.